Hey, Tamari here from beautiful Aotearoa, New Zealand. I am career break guy, or career break guy. Taking a break from corporate life for the next week and a half on paper, but in reality I've already been signed up to a project I hadn't realised, which should keep me busy for the next week and a half until I start my new job. Anyway, there. Atamaria from beautiful Aotearoa, New Zealand. Good morning from beautiful New Zealand. Bit dreary out there, but it is still beautiful. I hope you're having a good time wherever you are. Wherever you're watching this, YouTube or Twitch. In fact, you know what? Let's give the old YouTube message here. I believe this is a thing, otherwise it's going to look real strange in the chat. Nope, does look strange in the chat, so don't worry about that. Unless I could do it over here. Trying to get some commands going so that this thing just does stuff. Oh, look at that. That works. Brilliant. So, here we are again, playing the City of Gold adventure. It's a pre-bought solo campaign for Forbidden Lands. It's available on DriveThru RPG. We're playing this on Foundry, which I bought, and I believe is actually going on sale because it's like the anniversary month for them. 4 years they've been active or something like that. But thank you to Free League, who have provided me with the actual VTT itself for Forbidden Lands. I do own the game, I own the PDFs and the hardcovers, but they sent this through, so I very much appreciate that from them. Go check them out. I believe they'll probably have a sale coming up at the end of June as well, so if you're looking to buy some books from them, excellent time. Anyway, so what we are doing is we have got the hero of our story. I think he's the hero, and that is... Pictures? No! Wrong thing. Orovald. Nope. Imagine if I knew how to use my VTT. PCs. Orovald view character artwork. Orovald! A young Alderlin horseman. Unfortunately, Fern, his horse, hasn't been seen in a long time. She got left behind in the normal world when they travelled through a portal at a Saurian camp, Lizardman, but Saurian's proper name apparently, into this world trying to find the City of Gold. This is Orovald and his companions Gemma, Halfter and Ulfric, who, considering I'm hoping to wrap this adventure up at some point, may never even get a an image. Perhaps I'll post it later. Yeah, so we're going to kick on. What happened was last time our people managed to get across a bridge and they got into this, into the more city side of this place that they had ended up. Go back to the chat log here. Close that, put that over there. And they got beaten up by some gas demon type things. They searched the room, they found a magic club, which is excellent. Unfortunately, Gemma got really injured, almost died, but managed to recover. And then, as they were trying to rest, unfortunately more demons appeared, wandering demons, and so they had to evacuate that room where there was some loot. Only one weapon, sadly. And so now they have gone across this corridor, and they have managed to make it through to a meeting room. I'll just read the description again and then we'll go from there and see what they're up to. So, the blood red sky, and can I make this window any bigger? And if I do make it bigger, does it affect it on the VTT? Wouldn't that be grand? Maybe not. Okay, so, the blood red sky paints the room with its strange colour as you notice 5 people sitting in chairs surrounding 2 small tables in the centre. There are 3 narrow windows facing the ruined city. The middle window burns with a white flame as if organic. The people sitting here seem to be mesmerized by it. Chandeliers hang from the ceiling, candles burn frantically. For now, you remain unseen, an observer within this enigmatic tableau. The air crackles with an aura of anticipation, leaving you with a sense of unease mingled with an insatiable curiosity. What secrets lie within this chamber? And what role do these individuals play in the unfolding mysteries of the ruined city? I don't know. So then it's got this little other bit. The light seems to be magical, as most things are in this strange realm. As your eyes adjust to the dimly lit space, you notice subtle details that add to the enigma. Symbols etched onto the walls, their meanings eluding you. Hint at their meanings eluding you. Hint at ancient rituals or esoteric knowledge. The flickering candlelight dances upon their surfaces, casting mysterious shadows that they seem to whisper untold stories. The longer you look, the darker the room becomes. So we've got a couple options. We can leave, go back the way we came, but I don't want to do that quite yet. We can spend some time to observe the light, or we can interact with the people at the table. And I mean, it's been a while since they've seen people, so I think our party is actually going to go over and interact with these people at the table. So, as you approach the people, their voices escalate, speaking rapidly in a flurry of words. Frantically they shake, talking louder and louder. One voice after the other begins to speak. At first the garbled voices make no sense except for one. How did you find this place? One of them points at you and the others turn around as well. Speaking in perfect unison, which I won't do, I'll just do the one voice. Their voices harmonize as they address you as a collective entity. We are the keepers of the flame, the guardians of the four tenets. We protect the light that burns forever, the flames of the ancient, the fire of Thos. Thos represents knowledge, as does the light. You have been touched by him, and thus we grant you answers to 3 questions. Using the oracle, the keepers of the flame can try to answer any of these questions. You can ask the same question again if they refuse to answer, but remember you only have 3. If the oracle is in your favor, go to the corresponding answer. Now, have you marked what looks like an hourglass on your strange symbols? If so, the beings grant the answer to 1 question without need to consult the oracle. And if you've got the target on strange symbols, the beings immediately bow before you and answer all 3 without needing to consult. So I'm just trying to remember which ones we had. We did have the circle one. Ho ho! Take that. So we get 3 questions out of them. Actually, maybe I'll just copy these over. Circle, triangle with a cross, and coloured in upside down triangle. So that's not right. Scribbly thing. Circle with a cross. I said, was it triangle with a cross and upside? An actual cross. That's right, it's the Harry Potter one, isn't it? Draw. There we go. And then coloured in upside down triangle. Cool, so we do have one of those. And they will answer us 3 questions. So there's a bunch of questions that we can ask, which is how do I leave this place? I assume there's an artifact here. What are they? Who built this place? What dangers will I face? And what did the people go? Where did the people go who were transformed? So I think the first one that I'm going to ask is, what dangers will I face going forwards? That seems like a logical question to ask. Oh wait, let's unpause this game. I just noticed. Have that thing swirling around in the screen behind me. Right. So, what dangers will I face? What dangers will you face going forward, you ask? The mouth in the Great Hall is a golem, created by one of Conorum's sorcerers known as Ereb Doal. Ereb, that name is familiar. Demons of Ereb Mist. We fought them last time. Dwelling inside the mouth is a living mist filled with strange creatures. Beyond the mouth lies the ruins of the city Thos. Yet one building still stands, the throne room, where Conorum himself resides. He is guarded by the 5. Locked in that chamber, they protect the heart of the city, the orb of the serpent, the staff of Zigesh. On your way to the throne room, many perils await you. Okay, so we're going to have perils on the way. There's going to be 5 guardians plus the king. Yeah, we've already met the Mist Room. Had to deal with that. So now we're going to go and ask our next question. I assume there are artifacts here. Where are they? So the artifacts in the City of Gold are hidden, as you know. The Book of Thos is hidden in the temple. Okay, we should probably note this down. Book of Thos in temple. The key is hidden in the tomb of Thos within the chamber of the living god. The candle of life is guarded in the flames of the chamber of the four tenants. We've got that one actually. The amulet of Gul resides in the black waters of the harbour. We didn't grab that. The morning star of Gul lies forgotten in the armoury. We got that. The staff of Zigesh and serpent is held by Conorim himself, and the orb. It is the orb that protects this realm. On the table where the people are seated, you notice the kind of looks like a jail cell icon. It's this one. One, two, three. That icon. Book of Thos, so we've got that one. Key in temple. Sorry, in tomb. I've got a little mini keyboard from Kmart, and it's very clicky. You might be able to hear it on here. Candle of Life, we've got amulet of Ghoul in black water, which we're not going to go back for because that thing that was killed us. Then we've got the Morning Star, and the staff is with Conorim. Cool. We'll just put those notes here. We get one more question. How do I leave this place? Who built this place? Where did the people go that were transformed? We're treasure hunters. We're not super searching for knowledge. So who built this place and where did the people go who were transformed? The transformed one, maybe, because we might find out what risks are around. But I think we will go, how do I leave this place? Because ultimately that's going to come in useful. So in order to escape the desolate city of doom, you must make your way through the mouth of madness and claim the scepter for yourself. Only with the scepter can the portal to your world be reopened. However, tread cautiously, for within the gleaming depths of treasure, a sinister serpent awaits. Well, that's awkward. Okay, so I guess we've got to go through that mouth that we defeated last time. And, yeah, go from there. Now, we've got options. We can continue to observe the light, or we can leave the area. As we look at the light, it's getting darker, isn't it? The darker the room becomes. So I don't think we're going to observe the light much more. We're going to go back to the Great Hall and continue on our way. So we're going to go past this mouth. Right, so beyond the mouth of madness, which is where that which we destroyed earlier. So beyond the doors, a remarkable hallway unfolds. Magnificent pillars line the walls depicting the city's rise and fall. A man adorned with a golden crown wields the staff of Zigesh. Together with 5 others, they crafted this hidden city through a portal. So that would be the ones that we just got told about, I imagine. Initially, its people lived in harmony with themselves and the world. However, an unending abundance of food and wealth twisted them into something dreadful. That's great that they get food, because our people are pretty hungry. They've had one meal, and at some point in this day, they're going to have more food and a rest, otherwise they're going to start feeling exhausted. Anyway, the magic that birthed this place infected its citizens like a plague, leading swiftly to death and ruin. The survivors were warped in peculiar, distorted versions of themselves. Some sought refuge in the land, while others remained trapped in this forgotten world beyond Ravenland's portals, doomed to wandering forever. Among the escapees, some concealed their odd nature by shifting into human or saurian form. The humans of Ravenland labelled the remaining few as the Mistgrown, and a handful chose to embrace their transformation. Yet the city was not forsaken. The Creator, his group of 5, and a handful of lost continued to safeguard this marvel. They persist in the Hall of Throne, protecting the heart of the city. Okay, so we did actually find out about a bunch of stuff that we asked about, but I don't think it was a waste of a question. Interesting. Okay, so at the end of the hallway you can see a door. The floor looks a bit strange as a black mist occupies the space between the pillars on each side. The mist seems almost liquid as it flows back and forth in a thin line between the pillars on the sides of the hall. Traversing the space is dangerous, that much is obvious to you. Did you mark the... It's kind of like 2 crescent moons, rounded side to rounded side. It's like an X, made of 2 moons. symbol on your strange sheet. Look at O1. If not, continue below. Yeah, no, so that's it. Oh. We have that from an earlier time. Oh no, or was that the ones... I think that's all the ones that we had originally seen. I don't think I have it. I'm just going to say I don't have it. Probably easier way of looking at it. The mist appears to be of demonic nature. To pass it safely, you must climb or jump to get past. If you succeed, continue. If not, the mist penetrates your mind. So what we will do, I guess, is we will try and climb to get past it. I'm going to find out who has the best athletics, or best move, I guess it is. There you go. Now I'm on the thing that can actually select someone. So move 0. It's going to be move. It's probably going to be move. So he's going to be a 2. That's awful. 6 for health door. He's our winner so far. Gemma 7. So she's weak, but she is still agile as. And 6. Okay, so what we're going to do is Gemma is going to go, and she's going to climb up, and then we had that rope that we had fashioned previously for the bridge, and so she's going to try and reassemble that so that we can use that to climb up. So roll your move. Looking for 6s. Boom, 1 success. So she manages to scrabble up the side of this hallway, and she traces out a path and attaches the rope at key points so that the rest of us can climb up and move through as well. But what we do is this will take us forward to the throne room. The throne room, yeah. Having trouble with English today, it turns out. Had a coffee, so not sure what's up. So the throne room unfolds before you, a realm imbued with enchanting allure. Rubble has fallen to cover the floor, and yet its very essence resonates with a mysterious and potent magic that tinges the air. Dominating the heart of this ethereal chamber is a golden throne, meticulously adorned with intricate carvings and embellishments that bewitch the eye as it sits in front of 3 pillars. Resting upon the throne is a figure exuding regal authority, a man whose head is adorned with a shimmering golden crown, a symbol of his once majestic sovereignty. Resting on the chair under his hand, a scepter with a white orb radiates an aura of ancient power and untold wisdom. So that'll be the scepter of Zigesh. Next to the man, a cohort of spectral men hover in an uncanny state between the realm of life and death, their loyalty unyielding. The room is tantalizingly adorned with unimaginable riches, yet their acquisition eludes all who dare approach. The endless light beyond the pillars warp and twist with impossible shapes. A faint thread of winding of light connects the tip of the scepter with the strange wall. We need to get that thing, but man, that guy's going to wreck us if it gets to a fight, I think. So a voice echoes in the chamber, guttural at first, but then more alive. Who are you to enter the sacred chamber? Step forward, kneel, and pledge your allegiance to me. If you have circled the icon that looks like a star, then proceed to look at 13. If not, you now stand before a choice, kneeling to him, trying to talk, or attacking. However, he does not seem to be the talking kind. The longer you dwell, the more impatient the voice becomes. Should you linger more than a quarter hour, something happens. Do you kneel, do you talk, do you attack? Or do you head back? You know what? Let's head back. Maybe I do want to look at that light. Let's go back the way we came, back to the Great Hall, back into the meeting room. And now we're going to spend some time looking at this light. Okay. The light shines with a strange golden ray that imbues you with an invigorating sensation. Oh, but soon a particular transformation takes place. Oh god. Agonizing pain grips your head as if an unseen force tightens its hold. Abruptly, you feel your consciousness being forcefully pulled from your physical form. In this astral state, you are drawn out of the chamber, traversing a great hall and beyond the mouth with astonishing speed. Maybe I shouldn't have come back to look at this. The long hallway seems to pass you by in the blink of an eye, and you suddenly find yourself in a throne room. An intense gaze from a man seated upon the throne fixates upon you. Atop his crown, a golden icon glimmers. Oh, and it's a star one. Yay. Oh, the sun one. Maybe I should have come back here. It's kind of like, it's got a circle, which is filled in, and then it's got like little things. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. No, thank you. Control Z. Oh, that's lucky. Oh, no. No, good enough. And then, oh, it does have a couple little more. Just like you draw when you're a kid. Except it looks quite cool in this picture. So it looks like the one on your strange sheet. In an abrupt and chilling twist, he unleashes a piercing scream, drawing in your astral self with consuming inhale. Abruptly, you find yourself back in your physical self. Whoever this man was, he now knows that you are here. Oh, again, maybe I shouldn't have gone back. Oh well, I guess we're going to see what happens. So we're going to head back to the throne room now that we've possibly ruined ourselves. Look at 13 now. Echoing, his voice trembles with excitement as you stand there paralyzed. I know you. I've seen you before. You invade our realm, infect our air. You disrupt the mist. Yet you remain unaffected. This is the key. The knowledge we seek. Oh, such a pleasure it is. You, most welcome. Now we must take what is our right, our legacy, our salvation. As he speaks, his joints grind against each other, bone against bone. His golden robe opens up, only to show what was expected, nothing but bone. Yet as the light of the wall shines upon him, you notice how he glimmers in gold. Infused into the skeletal body, he picks up the scepter and bangs it against the floor. 5 figures take shape in the room, formed from a black mist that seeps out from under the wall of light behind him. Their bodies are partially insubstantial, a ghostly mist, yet their bare-naked skulls seem to be solid. Covered in golden runes, their skulls shake as the eye sockets shine with the white light of Conorum commands them. Ereb, obtain the soul. Hayel, strip off the skin. Cleanse the skull. Liar, close the gate. Mux, protect the throne. As he does this, you feel control returning to your body, and at the same time, the pillars seem to become weaker. Perhaps you can use this to your advantage. Each pillar has a strength of 4 and armor of 6. If all 3 are destroyed, go somewhere else. Draw initiative and begin combat. For stats on these enemy, open up the NPC book, but remember the rules and event numbers for destroying the pillars. Okay. Let me just check for the stat blocks then. Try through RPG, Free League. City of Gold, Part 2 NPCs. Spectral Guardians? That sounds maybe? Yeah. Okay, Spectral Guardians. So we're getting into a fisticuffs. And I wish I'd known that these guys were going to be here, because then I could have set up their stats earlier. Strength 4, armor 6. Man, that's a lot of armor if we're going to try and destroy them. Okay. Let's try and make some peeps. In the meantime, we're going to make Ereb. His name's Ereb Dwal, but we'll just call him Ereb. The monster? Does he count as a monster? Skills? No, he's not. He counts as a... Maybe he does count as a monster. Yes. Strength 2 of 2. Agility 2. Ooh, 2 of 2. Wits 5. Empathy 5. 5. 5. 5. 5. He's got melee, move, and law 5. Melee 1. Move 1. Law of 5. 50% miss chance when attacked due to a spectral form. He has 50% fail chance when casting a spell. Each time he casts magic, roll a d6. 1 to 3 it fails, 4 to 6 it works. He's got a dagger of Ereb. gear. Dagger of Arab, which is a weapon, which is one-handed, bonus of 1. Yep, 1 of 1. Damage of 2, and is pointed. And he also has a tome of Arab. Which is gear, and it a grimoire that contains all the spells from mishap magic. Let's see. Because we know what mishap magic is. I see the last page. Oh, there's a lot of stuff there, so we'll get back to it as need be. Let's just try and get some people that we can fight. City of Gold. So now we're going to do Oro, his name is, who's also a monster, I'm going to say. Has strength of 2. 3 agility. Oh, that's interesting. I just put it back here. 3 of 3. Ugh. Wow, look at that. 3. He's got 4 of 4 and empathy 2 of 2. Melee 1, move 4. Wow, he's a fast one. He's got armor of 3. You know what? Maybe we'll just we'll come back to these things. Gear, equip. He's got the Axe of Just want to be able to actually play the game. Damage is 1 hand. Oh, he's got a bonus of 2 for this weapon. We're definitely going to die. Damage of 2, edged. Because we've just got daggers and then one thing. Add 10 to the roll for critical injuries. Oh god. Add plus 10. If I knew where the plus button was on my computer anymore. Plus 10 to the critical injury roll. Cool. Next one we've got Liar. Liar is strength of 3. Agility is 2. What's 2 of 2? Empathy 1 of 1. Not very empathetic. Melee 2. Gear. Staff of Yun. Which is gear. This is 2-handed. I've got the wrong thing here, don't I? We want weapon. Staff of Yun. 2-handed. Bonus is 2 of 2. Damage is 2. Near. Oh, that's got a bit more range than the other ones. Blunt. Hook. Parrying. Contains a special spell of Stone Song that can be triggered once a day. As a slow action, spend 1 willpower. The staff creates a stone wall the size of double the door of a double door in the zone you're in. The wall is half a meter thick and remains for a little while. Okay. So we'll just copy that in. Other features. Just enjoy this music in the meantime. Cool. And he's also got armor 3. Gold-plated armor. That's right, New Zealand spelling. 3 of 3. Actually, one of the other guys had armor. Oh, they both had armor. Oops. Alright, Arab, you get your gold-plated armor as well. Just 3 of 3. Plus there's a 50% chance that attack will miss if you're trying to attack him. Oh gosh, all of them have this. That's just awkward. Let's grab awkward fire and get to have their gold-plated armor. Great, 3 of 3. Next person we need is Hayel. How do you reckon that's pronounced? H-Y-I-A-L. Strength of 5. Oh, they're a bruiser. A real bruiser. Agility 2. 2. Wits 2 of 2. Empathy 2 of 2. Endurance 1. No, where are we? Melee 2, move 1. Melee 2, move 1. Gear again. We've got that gold-plated armor. Should have made the actual thing, and then I could have just dragged it over for each of them. 3 of 3. What weapon have you got, my friend? You have got a Talents Flay. You can spend a slow action to cause a critical horror injury each round when removing the skin of a broken enemy. Will remain flaying a single victim for a while. Wow. Gosh. Golly. Okay, so the Scimitar of Konorim, which does one-handed bonus of +2. And if I can get my hands on these weapons, that'll be quite useful. Damage of 2. Edged, pointed, hook, and parrying. Weirdly enough, no other special things. I mean, quite powerful enough as it is. And then finally, we have got Mux. Mux is strength of 4, 4, 4, 4. Agility 3 of 3. Wits 2. And then empathy 2 of 2. I don't know why empathy will come into this. Melee 2, move 1. Melee 2, move 1. And scout 2. Just in case I need to have a look around whilst we're here. Gear is that gold-plated armor. Gold-plated armor, which we all know is 3 of 3. As a free action, Mux can transfer his strength to an ally within arm's length. Mux heals D6 strength at the end of a round where she transfers energy. That's useful. 50% chance to miss when attacked. They can split into 2 bodies, becoming Mux and Akol. They share an attack action and has a total of 1 slow and 1 fast action. Mux has a shield, Akol the scimitar. Interesting. Okay, so we've got the shield of Mux, which is wait, do shields count as gear or armor? Let's have a look. Shield. Yeah, shields and armor. A shield is a... No, it counts as a weapon. Okay, so that's easy enough. Shield of Mux. So this is bonus of 2. Grants a wielder the bonus to armor as well. Oh, good. Shield. Shield. And then also we have got the scimitar of Akol, which is also a weapon. This is one-handed, a bonus of 1, a damage of 2, edged, pointed, hook, and parrying. But no other kind of funnities. And this was our friend Mux, so we'll drag them out as well. And then there's also Conorum the Undead, but he's not going to fight unless provoked. So it's really just the 5 of them versus us. Which is still quite a lot, to be fair. I'm just trying to remember what this Morningstar does. It's got the stats, +3, yep. Once per day, can choose to spend willpower when attacking a target, which causes a whole bunch of stuff. Causes Demons of the Mist. Let's hope we don't need to come to that. Alright. Kids, let's get in a fight. My badly injured people versus theirs. Can you see that behind my head? Maybe not. Maybe if I put it there. Oh wait, we'll end this combat because for some reason it sounds something weird. Alright, everyone into combat. And now we will begin our fight. Gemma. Gemma takes the initiative. Gemma is beat up. Would it be fair to say that... I think it's fair to say that Ulfric would have given Gemma his knife. I actually had meant to do that before, so... We're going to get this knife back to working order, and we're going to bust Ulfric's one. It is something that I've been thinking about. I probably should have actually done on stream, but oh well. That's the joy of being a GM. You can kind of go through some of these. Okay, so she's going to attack someone. She's just going to size them up real quick. So that person doesn't look super strong. That person looks moderately strong. Moderately strong. Very strong. Quite strong. Okay, so it's going to be one of these first 3 that she's going to go for. Yeah, I think she's probably going to go for that. The top one looks the weakest. Just try and whittle them down. So Gemma is going to attack our friend here. Combat, sorry. Alright, so it does hit. There is a 50% chance that with their spectralness that it will miss. So we'll roll odds, it hits. So it does hit. And they are going to use their move to get out of the way. They're like, ooh. Oh wait, they have a dagger, so they're... Oh no, they can't parry with that. So they're going to try and get out of the way of this. They just need 1 success, and there it is. They roll a 6, so she kind of lunges, but she's still quite slow after being injured. And so this creature just drifts out of the way. This semi-spectral thing. Next up is Lyre, which is that one. I think Lyre's going to go after... Oh, well, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. It goes after Ulfric. So, combat, Staff of Yun. Looking for 6s. It has... Oh, it's got a couple. It's got 3 successes. Might be the end of you, buddy. So Ulfric is going to try and dodge out of the way of this. He's like, oh no, and sees this thing come swinging in. Unfortunately, he's not fast enough. It still manages to connect. Does 3 points of strength damage. God, and immediately knocks him out. Maybe, oh, does he need to... I get knocked out. That's really annoying. Arab. 1, 2, 3 for the remaining people. We'll just do, we'll re-roll the 4, shall we? 1, 2, 3. So going after our friend, Ulfric. Arab is this top one. Combat. Dagger of Arab. Hits for 2, and he will... He's not going to do a dodge. Oh god, he kind of has to though, doesn't he? Or a parry -2. Yeah, he's going to have to dodge out of the way. But he does get his success, so he gets out of the way of that one. And then it's his turn, so he's going to follow up by... Who's this? What weapon has got? An axe. Yeah, he's going to swing at with his new-found Morning Star. And he gets 2 successes, so odds and evens, odds hits. Evens, okay, so it kind of, he swings this new Morningstar and he knows where he's meant to be hitting. He lands it exactly where he should be hitting, but it just drifts straight through this creature, which cackles. In response, Mux is gonna see, oh wait, you know what, if we do a d6 and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to see who it attacks. We're all quite injured though. 1, 2, strikes at Orovald. Are you Mux? No, you're not Mux. Are you Mux? Yes, you're Mux. Strikes towards Orovald, who's only got this puny little dagger. Gets 2 successes. Orovald needs to dodge quite badly to get away from this. Only has 2 dice? Really? Oh god, his agility is so busted. Manages to make it past for 1. Still takes 2 points of damage as he dives, but the sword lands a slash against his side. Oh, we're almost dead. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to see who Heil attacks. Same again. 1, 2, 3 goes to poor old Gemma. Will you Heil? Heal? Alright, Gemma. Oh, that's a lot of dice. Oh, but no successes. Ah, thank the good Lord. Okay, Orovald. Orovald is going to, with Mux, no, was that the one with the axe? Yeah, axe. Orovald is going to strike at because he saw that, you know, trying to get that opportunity where they had been distracted. I just realized that I ran Halfter instead of Ulfric, so I'll just have to switch that later. Combat. Dagger against this creature. So few dice. No luck. Can't even hit at it. In response is going to strike 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 5, 6. Okay, so going against Halfter. I believe was the first. Nope. Can I click on them there? There you go. Alright, against Halfter. Halfter's already dived out of the way, so he is just going to take 2 points of damage. He is pretty beat up. And now, because I switched Halfter and Ulfric, we're going to get Ulfric to... Oh, actually can't do anything because he is broken. So he's just going to sit there. Next round of combat, Gemma. Gemma is going to go for Arab, I guess. Tries to swing wildly with her dagger. Our team are critically injured right now. 1 success. So odds and evens, odds they hit. Evens they don't. Swing straight through where it should have been, but again, just this ghostly mist as they go through. Lyra, I'm just going to say, has seen this happen, and so is going to swing back at her with the Staff of Yun. This is the person that took out Ulfric last time. Does manage to hit, so now she needs to make a dodge to get out of the way of this. So this swing comes through, and just as it's about to land, she manages to just kind of throw herself to one side, get out of the way of this. Arab is going to push the advantage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for our heroes. 5, 6 going after Halfdor. Who do we say is doing this? Arab. Arab was the first one, weren't they? Dagger against Halfdor. 2 successes. Oh, why are they rolling so well? Halfdor, get out of the way, you fool! Fly, you fool! No! He's down as well. Ulfric is down. Mux's turn. Mux is going to go for odds and evens. Evens goes for Gemma. Mux is this last one. Gemma, who's already dodged, so thankfully he rolls no successes. He swings, but her momentum is still carrying her away. Odds and evens again. Evens! Oh god, another person swinging at everyone's just chasing Gemma. She's diving across the ground, but this time it does connect. Gemma is down. It's all up to Orovald. Orovald is, well, he's going to go down swing, because I think this is almost going to be the end of my party. But he's going to take a swing at Arab. Arab was the first one. What is he? This one's got an axe. He's going to swing at the one with the axe. Going to swing at her. Oh wait, no, I tell you what, he can... Does he want to... He's going to dive and grab the mace, the Morning Star of Gaul. Yeah. Morning Star of Gaul. Kind of barrel roll and grab that because it looks cool, and then he's going to come up swinging. Combat, Morning Star of Gaul. Roll. Does he hit? Nothing. Nothing ventured, nothing gained. Let's push that. He knows this is his last chance. 2 damage applied to the Morning Star. But he does hit. But then again, odds and evens. Odds, the blow goes through. It does. And this person is going to roll their gear, their gold-plated armor. Which, it's not showing up where I thought it would be. So we're just going to roll 3 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if we get any 6s, then it negates the damage. Ah! So there's 2 points of damage. Oh wait, did we roll? Yes, it did hit. And then it got 2 points of damage. Oh my gosh, he knocks down Oh wait. Ooh. Alright. 1 down. That was So counts as dead for the purposes of this. Halfdor is dead. Gem is dead. Lyra. Lyra's gonna swing at no, that's Lyra. Swings at Orovald. 1 success. Orovald is going to try and dive out of the way, because what else has he got? No, he doesn't! He takes the hit. It was 2 damage. And so, as he strikes and sees that crumple, and there's a moment, a brief flash of satisfaction as he's like, you know, I'm going down fighting, and this is good. This is a chance for me to show the mettle of man. But as he's starting to turn back around, he just feels this club, 2-handed staff, come down across the back, and as he's falling, the world goes black. And that was just a brutal end to the City of Gold adventure. Our adventurers got to the final boss, what I imagine is the final boss, only to be taken down by spectral guards because they were all so weak already and just didn't have a chance to recover. But such is life in the Forbidden Lands. This game is meant to be quite a brutal, easy come, easy go life. Now, I managed to play a game with the Getting Dicey stream, twitch.tv/Getting Dicey, GETTING DICEY. You know what, I might just put that over in chat as well. Twitch.tv. I don't actually have a keyboard, I'm just typing on a touchscreen. Twitch.tv/Getting Dicey. I've also got them linked on my my homepage there. But go check them out. The point is, I played a game with them where there was 3 of us, we had no GM, we had no prep done, we just started playing a game. And it was a game that we were learning at the time. We set ourselves a goal and our characters went off to try and accomplish that. That was called Twilight 2000, set in a post-apocalyptic World War III type thing. But it's very similar to this in that there's a hex crawl and it's got all really solid rules for hex crawling. So I wonder if I would pitch to them at some point that we try this. The same thing, but with this game. But also go check out twitch.tv/Getting Dicey because Tuesday of next week, 8 PM New Zealand time, which I think is 8 AM UTC, they will be, oh, and this is on for anyone looking forward into the future or looking back in the past, 28th of May at 8 AM UTC, they will be kicking off their Learn to Play Dragonbane series with a lot of familiar faces from anyone that seems to be Getting Dicey, and also they will be doing a giveaway over the course of that series for some Dragonbane Roll20 kits. So that's pretty awesome. Anyway, thank you very much for joining Orovald on his final, as it turns out, adventure to try and seek out the City of Gold. I'm really glad that I've managed to get this completed before I start my new job, because, as I said, I'm going to not have the opportunity to stream during the day anymore, but hopefully I'll still get some streams in at night. The career break is in, like, it's just taking a break from working, because TTRPGs are something I really enjoy. Like computer games, except you have complete freedom over what you might end up doing, and I really love that. So again, thank you to Free League for sending through this VTT, and yeah, take care of yourselves, don't forget to take a break, and I hope to see you back whenever next time is, which, truth be told, I don't really know when next time is going to be, so it'll be, yeah, we'll see what happens. All the best. Ka kite anō.